Hey everybody, welcome to RoastyCoffee.com. My name is Matt, and I'm here in my own backyard to show you how to roast your own coffee beans at home using an old-fashioned stovetop popcorn maker. Nailed it. I think. It's good enough. What you'll need is a Whirley Pop stovetop popcorn popper. Wow, said that 5 times fast. A gas or electric burner to use outside. Unroasted green coffee beans, a thermometer, this is optional, a baking sheet for cooling, and an airtight container for storage. Air popcorn, Whirley Pop popcorn popper. Okay, first we're gonna preheat the Whirley Pop until it reaches about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 204 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, just preheat it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of unroasted green coffee beans to the Whirley Pop and start cranking the handle to keep the beans moving. Now it's time to roast, and there are 10 stages of coffee roasting. The first stage is called the green stage. For the first few minutes, the bean will remain a greenish color. The second stage is called the yellow stage, and the bean turns a lighter yellowish color and emits a grassy smell. Next is called the steam stage, in which the bean starts to steam as their internal water contents start to dissipate. Next is the first crack. This is an audible cracking sound where the real roast starts to begin. The sugars begin to caramelize, and it actually sounds a lot like popcorn. Right after the first crack is called the city roast stage, and this is where the roast can be considered complete at any time according to your taste. Next is the City Plus roast, where caramelization continues, oils migrate, and the bean expands in size. This would be a good place to end the roast. After that is the full City roast, when you are on the verge of what is called the second crack. Now after that is the second crack, at which point it sounds a lot like popcorn but more intense. A few pops into the second crack and you get a full City Plus roast. Next is the dark roast. As the roast becomes very dark, the smoke is more pungent and the sugars burn completely. And then finally, you hit the burn stage. The burn stage is when the sugars completely burn and the roast will taste like charcoal. Do not enter the burn stage. Once you've reached your desired roast, quickly remove from the heat and spread the hot beans on the baking sheet to cool down fast. Shake the sheet to help cool the beans down faster. Being outside should help. And then finally, we're going to store the beans. Once you have the beans cooled down, store them in an airtight container like a mason jar. Now, if you've roasted your beans really dark, I would wait about 12 hours before storing the beans so that they can gas off. So that's all you need. The equipment is actually pretty cheap, and you can roast your own coffee beans at home. And within 15 to 20 minutes, you could be grinding that coffee and drinking it for yourself. And it's a very gratifying feeling. So if you have any questions, please go to RoastyCoffee.com. And until then, enjoy. Enjoy.